Okay, hi everyone, Audrey Bunny here, and we're back for more Nancy Drew, Treasure in the Royal Tower. So, what happened in the previous episode was we've discovered that Dexter is Ezra's adoptive son, and then we talked to Lisa about her fake passports. She says every photojournalist needs to have different identities because they don't have to be honest all the time. So yeah, and then also we became an apprentice of Professor Hotchkiss after we've answered her question about Marie Antoinette, which is her subject in her theory and research. And then she also gave her room card, so we can access her room every time she's not in her room. Okay, and then we also discovered this place through the hidden passageway near the basement. And then that's pretty much it, I guess. So we have to take this because we'll be needing this in the future. And then what time is it? So it's 4:30 in the morning. Okay, so this is the way to the second floor. It's a hidden door, so I think it's, wait a minute. I think it's 4 p.m. not a.m. So let's set the time to the time when Jacques goes out from work. Sorry if my English is kind of confusing right now. I'm not feeling so good, but I'm going to upload more videos for you guys. Since you're having fun watching my gameplay videos, thank you. Okay, now let's go to... Okay, I was wrong. So it doesn't lead to the second floor, but the first floor. Okay, so Lisa's gone. Can we talk to Dexter?
Can I help you?
Never mind.
Okay. See ya, Mr. Egan.
Goodbye.
Okay, now let's go back to our room and set the alarm to the time when Jacques goes out from his work. So the snowstorm is still strong. So let's set the alarm to 6 p.m. Alrighty, and now let's go back to the hidden passageway. It leads to the tower, just so you know, and then wait a minute. Okay, I'm kind of confused right now. How did I do it? Okay. First, we'll call the elevator. And then we'll go down to the basement. And then we climb through here. Okay, as you can hear, the sounds I usually go on whenever Jacques is not around, so yeah. I can't go down there, so we need to okay, now I remember. We need to go out the library and then call the elevator. Sorry if I'm talking so slow. I ain't really feeling good, so yeah. Okay. We just confused ourselves. We should have entered the library instead of going to the basement. Okay, my fault, sorry. Okay, and now let's go back inside the library. And then let's turn off the alarm. Okay, that was noisy. And so we go up the thingy over there. I don't know, I think it's an exhaust something. Okay, and then we'll go down. Okay. Okay, so this is where the way to the tower leads. And then we have to unlock this one, which resets, by the way. Now, and our suspect is... Let's find out who the culprit is. The one who is making the strange noises every night is... Jacques.
Nancy, what are you doing here?
No, what are you doing here? And what's with the derpy face?
Don't you think I should be asking you that question?
I can explain, Nancy, but please, don't tell anyone that you found me here. If I get sent back to France, my fiancé will give up on me, and I will have let down my family again.
How can you expect me to keep quiet while you go around destroying the castle? If you're willing to saw through this gate, then you must be the one who wrecked the library too.
Nancy, I had nothing to do with what happened in the library. I swear, the tower holds a valuable French historical document. If I can find it and return it to France, perhaps I can make up for my failure at the Olympics.
What makes you believe this French document still exists in a tower that was imported to Wisconsin 80-some years ago?
The tower first belonged to the Château Rochemont in France. When Ezra Wickford bought the tower, my great-grandfather was the master carpenter in charge of dismantling it and preparing it for shipment. One day, when he was working alone, he found a secret compartment in one of the walls.
Oh.
A secret compartment?
Inside, he found an old journal with a royal crest on the cover and a medallion with a strange blue stone in it. But he heard other carpenters coming, so he hid the medallion in his pocket and sealed the journal back in the compartment. Before he could get back to study the journal and return the medallion, the tower was dismantled and shipped to America. He never learned who the journal belonged to or what it said.
What happened to the medallion?
I have the medallion now. and I'm hoping if I can get into the tower, I can find the journal too. You see, he thought if he told his story, Ezra Wickford might get angry, accuse him of interfering with the project, and try to ruin his name as a carpenter. So he kept quiet.
Oh.
So, how do you know all of this?
I was his only great-grandson. On his deathbed, he gave me the medallion and told me the whole story. He begged me to come here to Wisconsin to find the journal and return it to France.
Okay, I understand your side, so...
You must feel a real sense of responsibility to carry out your great-grandfather's dying wish.
Oh yes, of course. But it's not just for my great-grandfather. It is for France. The journal bore a royal seal. It must have belonged to Marie Antoinette, because she used to visit the tower during the Revolution. So perhaps it contains her confessions, or perhaps it contains proof of her innocence. Either way, the contents of that journal could change French history forever.
I just don't see how you can think that journal will still be up there after all these years.
I know it's possible that someone found the secret compartment when the tower was being put back together, but I have to check anyway. I just have to know. Nancy, do you think you could help me? Let me show you this medallion, and maybe you'll be able to tell me what it's for.
Okay, let's help this dude.
I might be willing to help you, but you have to tell Christy everything. I'm sure she'll understand, and then you won't have to sneak around in the middle of the night, haunting the castle with that screeching hacksaw.
Okay, Nancy, I see your point. I will explain everything to Christy Lane as soon as possible. Now will you help me? I think this medallion will interest you, and maybe you'll have some idea what it's for. It's in my locker. Will you go get it while I take care of something? The combination is 2665. I'll meet you in the locker room in a minute.
Okay then.
Well, as long as you promise to tell Christy what's going on.
You're the best, Nancy.
Don't mention it.
Okay. Let's go back to our room first. I think we have to talk to somebody before we open Jacques' locker. Jacques' locker. I'm so confused right now. I'm sorry. I can't even find my room. What the heck? Okay, let's set the time to 8 a.m. Now let's make it 7. Okay. Can we... Yes, let's call on Bess and George.
Hello?
George?
And Bess too. What's new, Nancy?
Never mind. We
Okay,
can't
you
talk
two.
about anything.
I'll talk to you soon.
Watch out for weird people!
My goodness.
Welcome to the voicemail system. Please press 0 to retrieve messages. To leave first message. To go to the next message, press 2. To leave the system, please press 3. Thank you. Goodbye.
Can we call on Ned?
Hello?
Hi again.
Hey, Nancy.
Okay.
How's the case coming along?
I finally got to meet Professor Hotchkiss in the lobby at 3 a.m. of all times. It turns out she's a scholar of French history, and her specialty is Marie Antoinette.
Interesting. So she didn't come to Wickford Castle for the skiing. Wonder what all the ruckus about those boots was for. She's definitely after something.
Just because she's doing some research doesn't make her the villain.
No, but it puts her on the suspect list, don't you think?
She definitely acts weird. I think she's pretty paranoid since the robbery. But then, I guess she trusts me because she gave me an extra key to her room.
That's awesome. Now you can find out what she's up to in there.
Bye, Ned.
Keep me posted.
Okay, so what time is it? Okay, now let's go and snoop around Professor Hotchkiss's room, which is in room 214. Okay, so she's not around, so we can go inside. Okay, so these are the chicken that she ate, so what's this? Born November 2, a Scorpio like me. What a coincidence. No wonder she was so passionate. Austrian birth name, Marie Antoinette. Married off at 15, and she had to change her name too. She must have been frightened. Her favorite color was purple, like me. I wonder if she ordered chicken drumsticks. Despite the elaborate hairstyles that was the fashion of the day, Marie preferred to wear her hair loose, unpowdered, and natural. Note, evidence that she was unpretentious. There is no concrete evidence that she was the one who coldly declared, "Let them eat cake," in response to the news that her people were starving. Marie was immature but not cruel. Okay, so any more clues in here? Okay, what are we looking for in here?
Testing. Can anyone hear me? Hotchkiss to Earth. Come in, Earth. Oh, okay. I think we're rolling. Now, let's get a look at these hallways. So rich in detail. You'd never know this place was built in 1920. It's all so 18th C. Oh, and there's Marie. I feel so close to her, just being here. It's as if her spirit is in the air, sweet as the smell of fried chicken.
Oh man. Okay, so the battery ran out, so bad timing. I guess we had to charge it and go back the next day. So there's her boots. Why do I feel like her room looks much better compared to mine? What the heck? No more clues? Oh man, that's sad. Okay, what's this? Baroness Helga von Hasseldorf, from Austria. Dr. Beatrice Hotchkiss, care of Wickford Castle. Dearest Bea, marvelous to receive news of your progress. I'm sure you are onto something important with the medallion and the stained glass window, but I think the significance of the medallion must go beyond the message you've seen. I've looked through my family letters, and it seems that when Marie Antoinette gave her niece Helga the First, my great aunt, the medallion, she told Helga to keep it safe, as it was part of a great truth that she hoped would someday help to heal the wounds of France. Helga urged her to explain this great truth, but this was all that Marie would divulge. The truth can seem hard and ugly at first, but eventually its hardness becomes a thing of eternal beauty. Bea, you must find out the meaning of this. Keep up the good work, old friend. I know you will be successful. Helga. Okay. So it's a letter from a distant relative of Marie Antoinette. No more clues? What the heck? Really? Aw, man, that's boring. Oh my gosh, I didn't mean to open it back. Seriously? No more? What time is it? So it's 4 in the morning. We still have time to snoop around if there's still something to snoop on, but I don't think... Okay, I think we're done. Let's talk to Professor Hotchkiss in the lobby. I'm not sure if we have something to talk about, but let's try.
Hello, my fellow night owl. Or perhaps I should say hoot hoot. Ooh, did you find anything of interest in my room?
I did pop in there, though interesting doesn't begin to describe the place. Would you mind if I went back another time?
Of course not. Pop in all you like, just not when I'm working.
See you soon.
Goodbye.
Okay, so that's pretty much it. Let's try and go back to her room some other time. So we have to trigger that by setting the alarm. Yeah, her room was nicer than ours. Ah, darn it. I don't like the color of the wallpaper. It's, I don't know, it's too lousy looking. So... okay, let's set it back to 3. And now let's go back to her room. Okay, which is... no. Yes, that way I believe. I hope the battery is fully charged now.
Oh, what's this? It appears to be some kind of peephole. But what, pray, does it peep upon? Shall I peep?
Oh my.
La la! I do believe I'll peep. The beauty, the colors. So this is what Helga told me to look for. Where's my medallion? It fits! Note to self, high five Team Hotchkiss! And what's this? A message? Eureka! It says the diamond!
Oh my goodness. Okay, so, okay. Okay, let's leave that charged. Still, on low battery. Oh my goodness. So I think, no. It's around here. That place. Okay, it's this place. What's this? La vérité is toujours. Okay, I can't read it properly, but wow.
Hello?
Hi again.
Hey, Nancy. How's the case coming along?
How do you think Professor Hotchkiss ended up with Marie Antoinette's green medallion?
It sounds like Marie gave the medallion to the family of that Baroness Helga in Austria. Maybe Helga gave it to Hotchkiss when they became friends in order to help with her research.
Bye, Ned.
Bye.
Okay, so apparently I forgot to turn the next page, so I went back to the secret room. So this was about Dexter. So yeah, suspect passing phony checks by Griffin Sanders, Milwaukee. Bank employees at the Milwaukee branch of First National Bank on 3rd Street helped police catch a young man who tried to cash counterfeit checks in their bank, September 6 at 2:30 p.m. The man came into the bank with the phony checks and identification that matched everything on the checks. Milwaukee Police Sergeant Fred, Leota said. Bank employees noted the license plate and a description of the car, called police, and identified the young man after the Milwaukee police stopped the car. The suspect he'd identified as Dexter Egan, 18, of Butteridge, the adopted son of prominent chocolate milk tycoon Ezra Wickford. He had 3 different sets of false ID matching the checks, Leota said. At 18, the kid is already like a pro. Egan was arrested on felony charges of possession of false ID for purposes of fraud, possession of counterfeit checks, attempting to pass the checks, and conspiracy. If convicted, he could face a prison sentence of up to 20 years. As of last Friday, Egan was being held at the County Correctional Center. What's that? On $50,000 bail, said a jail spokeswoman. Ezra Wickford could not be reached for comment, nor has anyone come forward to post bail for Mr. Egan. Oh man. Souvenirs? Oh gosh. I'd rather see it burn. Rockford, Belcher, and Black. Attorneys at law. Dear Ezra, it was dated June 3, 1949. I have changed your will according the directions you gave me in our meeting of May 21. In the event of your death, Dexter will have no recourse to inherit Wickford Castle or any of your estate or financial holdings. Further, he will be unable to claim any association with or capitalize upon your name or reputation. I am currently proceeding with your request to annul your adoptive relationship to Dexter. Oh man, that's too freaking bad. And to sever any subsidiary legal ties you may have to him. I will notify you when these procedures are finalized. On a personal note, allow me to say how sorry I am to hear of Dexter's criminal conviction and to urge you not to blame yourself. I'm sure you did the best you could with Dexter, but some children must turn out to be bad eggs. Nonetheless, while your disappointment must be profound, I commend your prudence and pragmatism in the decisions you have made to protect your estate. Yours faithfully, Peter Rockford. Oh, so this is what I missed. So, Ezra disowned his adoptive son, who is Dexter. Man, that must have felt so bad. I feel bad for Dexter. What the heck? Wait, why am I going this way? I can just exit the library. What the heck? Okay. I got too carried away with being a spy detective. Okay, can we at least talk to Mr. Egan? What time is it? Okay, I think it's still early, so I'll bet he's still around here.
Can I help you?
Never
Okay,
mind.
see ya, Mr. Egan.
Goodbye.
I feel bad for him. What the hell? Because he seemed to have trying to change.
Hello?
George,
And Bess too. What's new, Nancy?
get this. I found a secret room in the library.
Secret room?
It looks like it was Ezra Wickford's study. Would you believe that Dexter Egan was Wickford's adopted son once upon a time? Until Wickford disowned him?
Why was Dexter disowned?
He was convicted of a felony, counterfeiting. I guess Wickford didn't want any more to do with him after that.
Well, that's a checkered past if I ever heard of one. Wonder what he's doing back at the castle.
Maybe he wants revenge.
Revenge on who? Wickford's dead.
It's not logical, George. It's revenge.
Okay, you two. I'll talk to you soon.
Good luck.
Be careful.
Hello?
Hi again.
Hey, Nancy. How's the case coming along?
Okay, never mind.
Bye, Ned.
Go get him, Nancy.
Okay, so now let's go back to the locker room to unlock Jacques' locker. And I think his locker combination is 2665, not 2667. So okay, it's 2665. Okay. What's this? D is for dazzling, D is for diamonds. Oh, so he's looking for a diamond, maybe for his fiancée. The 5 C's of diamond appraisal: color, cut, clarity, carat, and cost. Color. Diamonds are clear, right? Not so. Actually, when viewed under a special jeweler's light, you can see that diamonds come in every color of the rainbow. What's more, the color of the diamond is the second biggest factor in its price, after carat weight. The clearer or more colorless the diamond is, the more it's worth. Most diamonds have at least a hint of yellow or brown body color. Others, called fancy diamonds, have a blue, pink, purple, or red tint. If a diamond does not have enough color to be called fancy, then it is graded in a scale of colors ranging from D through Z. A D diamond is considered to be colorless. At the other end of the spectrum, anything more intense than Z is considered fancy. A fancy yellow diamond is more expensive than a light yellow diamond. Cut. Diamonds come in a variety of shapes: round, emerald, heart. Marquise, oval. Is that marquise or marquis? Marquise, oval, pear, and princess. Still, not every diamond of the same shape looks the same. 2 heart-shaped diamonds can appear very different, actually, and you don't need to be a diamond expert to see that one may have more shape appeal than the other. The most popular shape that diamonds are cut into is the round. It is also the most brilliant or sparkly of all the cuts. The ideal cut for a diamond is the one for which the diamond's proportions achieve the most brilliance. The diagram below shows that what is considered ideal cut in round brilliance according to American Ideal, Tolkowski, and the European Ideal Cut. Okay, I read too much. What's this? Jacques Brunet, Wickford Castle. What? U.S. Immigration and Naturalization Service. Salt Lake City, Utah. To whom it may concern. Our records indicate that your visitor's visa will expire within 1 month. If you remain in the country after that time, you will be doing so in violation of the law. If your visitor's status has changed or you wish to dispute our records, please contact your local immigration authority immediately. Dang! His visa's gonna expire. Okay, so I think this is a letter from his fiancée Isabel. Jacques, darling, I'm trying to be patient, but I cannot understand what is taking you so long. My mother and father are traditional people, and they think it is highly unusual that you would ask me to marry you without demonstrating your commitment to me in any symbolic way. You know, I believe that our love makes us richer than kings and queens, but I cannot live on hot dogs and mac and cheese forever. What? You said you had a plan. You said it would only take a couple of weeks, but it has been 2 months. I can't wait forever. Please don't make me give up on you. I remain your protégée, Isabel. Oh. Okay, so I think... No, we've already read that. Okay, I think we're done snipping around all the letters, so... Jacques is... I'm losing my voice. Jacques was asking us to get his medallion for him, so this is his medallion, so it's in, blue, I think. They have three different colors, including this one, so let's get it. Okay, someone knocked Nancy out.
Ouch! Oh, someone must have knocked me out.
Okay, so what the heck is that from?
Headache headquarters. Nancy here.
Nancy, it's Jacques. What happened? Are you okay?
I don't really know what happened. I opened your locker like you said, and then it was lights out Nancy.
But you do have my medallion, right?
They didn't find it when they picked me up off the floor?
Oh la la, you can't be serious.
Really? You're more concerned about the medallion more than Nancy being knocked out? What the freak, Jacques?
I'm sorry, Jacques. I know how important that medallion was to you.
This is too much. Oh la la! Unbelievable!
What a freaking jerk.
Welcome to the voicemail system. Please first message.
Yeah, Mr. This is Dexter at the front desk. Can you come down when you're feeling better? I need to talk to you for a minute. Thanks.
To go to the next message. Second message.
Nancy, this is your mentor speaking.
Okay, we've
Things are
already-
looking uncommonly out of sorts in
already,
here.
heard
I just
that.
hope I haven't had another intruder. Please remember that passkey I gave you is not for sharing.
To leave the system, please press 3. Thank you. Goodbye.
Okay, so before we head to Dexter, let's tell our friends what just happened to us.
Hello?
George,
And best too. What's new, Nancy?
there sure is a lot of talk about diamonds around this place.
And it's no coincidence, if you ask me.
The diamond from Marie's tiara must be hidden somewhere in that castle.
My thoughts exactly.
And you've got to find it before it falls into the wrong hands.
Betcha $5 she's already thought of that too, George.
I went back to check out Jacques' locker, and I found a pamphlet about diamonds, a letter from his fiancée, and a warning notice from immigration.
Did his fiancée sound cute in her letter?
Actually, she sounded upset. She wants him to hurry up and do something, but I'm not sure what.
Sounds like that guy is under a lot of pressure.
Yeah, I hope he's not marrying her just to stay in the country. Okay, you two. I'll talk to you soon.
Watch out for weird people!
Oh my gosh. Okay, and now let's call our boyfriend. Let's see if we can talk about what just happened.
Hello?
Hi again.
Hey, Nancy.
Okay,
How's
we
the case
can't.
coming along?
Bye, Ned.
Go get him, Nancy.
You're a freaking useless boyfriend. Okay, I was just kidding. But seriously, why can't we tell Ned about being knocked up? Never mind then. Let's just go to Dexter. And let's use the elevator since we're a lazy Nancy.
So what'd you find in the library?
How do you know I was in the library?
Oh, come on, Nancy. You've been on the prowl. I can tell by the sparkle in your eye.
Really? Or you're stalking me?
Wow, is it that obvious? I guess I'll have to work on my poker face.
I knew it! So, what'd you find in there? Dead bodies? Ezra Wickford's icky childhood bug collection?
How did she know that Ezra has a bug collection? What the heck?
Actually, I did find a secret room of Ezra Wickford's, but no bodies or treasure. There were a few bugs, now that you mention it.
Really? What else? Do tell.
I found out that Dexter actually grew up here with Ezra until he started getting in trouble with the law and Ezra disowned him. Can you believe it?
That is weird. You're such the detective, Nancy. I can't wait to hear what you find out next.
I'll let you get back to your magazine.
Later, Nancy.
Okay, now let's talk to Dexter.
Thanks for coming down. I've been wanting to talk to you. How's your head? Did you slip or what?
Well, let's just say someone must be trying to tell me to get a little more rest on this vacation. Anyway, I'm planning on making a speedy recovery.
It's just that when I found you out cold in the basement and hauled you back to your room, I noticed all this red dirt on your shoes. I'm just curious where it came from.
Let's just confess.
Mr. Egan, I confess, I found my way into the corridor that leads to the Queen's Tower. As you probably know, the dirt in that tunnel is very red. I hope you won't consider this trespassing.
Nope. If you must know, I'm impressed. Ezra Wickford set that secret door up so nobody would be able to find it. When I was a kid, I was obsessed with getting into that tower. Ezra told me that if I could get through the secret door, he'd take me up to see the Queen's Tower. Finally, I got into the tunnel, and when I came out with that red dirt all over me, he laughed. He was actually proud of me.
Aww.
That's an amazing story, Mr. Egan. I'm glad you're not angry. I guess I'm just as curious as you once were.
I'd say you earned the right to check out the tower for yourself, but you gotta get through that gate, right? There's an old skeleton key in the maintenance shed. Now that the storm's passed, you can go out and get it. But be careful. It's still dead cold out there.
Where should I look for the key when I get to the shed?
Don't get lazy on me, Nancy. You don't expect me to tell you everything, do you?
I don't want to press my luck with you, but I sure would like to see Ezra's private garden. Could you tell me how to find it?
It's nothing but wasteland out there. If you're bent on tromping around in the cold, go left when you get outside, away from the shed. Look for a wrought iron gate. You'll figure out the rest.
Okay then.
Okay. See ya, Mr. Egan.
Goodbye.
Okay, let's talk to this guy first.
Nancy, I still cannot believe you lost my medallion. How could you have been so careless?
What a freaking jerk.
I wasn't exactly careless, you know, and I didn't lose your medallion either. But I don't have it. Where were you, anyway? Weren't you supposed to meet me?
When I showed up, you were having a catnap on the floor. Ugh, I will be ruined by you American women.
Guess you'd better stay away from me then. Goodbye.
Au revoir, little Miss Nightmare.
You're stupid.
Look, keep the stupid medallion. It's yours.
Freak you. Okay, let's go back. We need to find that key. So, County Boy Daily Telegraph. Do you know what your neighbors are up to? Remember when? Not many of us are old enough to remember young Dexter Egan, the adopted son of old Daddy Chocobox Ezra Wickford, most of us only came to know Dexter, the boy who was lucky enough to grow up at Wickford Castle, as Vilas County's most famous juvenile delinquent. According to legend, it was Dexter's troublemaking that caused Wickford's disappearance from public life. Most of us have used his name as an example to our own children to frighten them into obedience. You don't want to turn out like Dexter, Egan, do you? We would ask, a counterfeiter? Convicted felon? Bad egg? Oh, fudge. I feel bad for him. Isn't this amazing that after 25 years in prison, Dexter Egan's release is coinciding with the grand reopening of Wickford Castle, now owned by the enterprising young Christy Lane? It's true, and rumor has it that Egan is determined to straighten out his life and make up for past mistakes. But how? Will he become Wisconsin's next chocolate milk tycoon? When asked about his plans to reinvent himself, the ever-charming Dexter said no comment. Does this spell trouble for Vilas County? Only time will tell. No, what the frick? This is why I hate the media. They keep on twisting things. The old man's trying to change. What the frick? Okay, so no more clues in here, I suppose. What's this? Okay, I found the key. I think it's time for us to go back before Nancy gets frostbite. Let's go back to the basement and then let's find the garden. I'm not even sure if we can find the garden here. Okay, so this is the way to Ezra's garden.
It's locked. It's locked.
Oh, we found a medallion. I like the music. Wickford Garden, created in loving memory of Eleanor Wickford. Oh, so it's for Ezra's life. I think we're done in here, so let's go back. Okay, so what we have to do is we should pull the middle lever once and then this one twice. Okay, so I don't know what just freaking happened, but let's try it again. Okay, it worked.
For crying out loud. Didn't you read the keep away, employees only sign?
Oh my gosh.
It was an accident, Mr. Egan. I bumped the levers, and suddenly all those gears just started turning.
Look, this isn't a playground, and I have a job to do. Mess with the ski lift again, and I'll send you packing.